Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Return of Cyrus. I'm noticing a lack of people right here. There we go, that deals with it. So yes, this part, I believe our plans were to try and persuade people to join our faction. We're currently sitting at almost 120%, but that is nowhere near enough to be able to really do anything. I do have two characters that owe me a favor, one of which I could invite now. The other one I cannot invite because they are sitting on the faction, or excuse me, not on the faction, on the council, and the council is currently content. Although hopefully it would be great if they became discontent fairly quickly. However, I don't really have a particularly great chance of killing him. And surprisingly, not many people are wanting to join my faction. It might just be me, but I feel like more people should be wanting to join my faction. For a number of reasons, up to and including the fact that the current leader is a monophysite, which is a completely different religion than the vast majority of his vassals. Also, was there still a revolt going on at the end of the last part? I could have sworn it ended, or... No, it didn't, no. It's just... the game can't make up his mind as to whether or not we want to be winning or losing this. Although currently we are losing it by about 60%. Also, let me go and start my timer. Don't want to forget that. Otherwise, you get an hour-long part and you'd only get one part a week. Because I don't exactly have the time to go and do 2 hour-long parts. Come on, start. Thank you. Stupid timer. So yeah, I could still go ahead and imprison my wife. I'm not going to. You converted some random person to Zoroastrianism. I don't really care. I want you to convert the county. As long as that's all I care about. I don't really care about the individuals as much. Anything else to upgrade? Nope. Wonderful. What are you going to give me? You gave me military, it looks like. Which is fine, although I can't exactly spend it because the ahead of time penalties are just making it so I really can't do that. Declare war on you for that. You I would not be able to declare war on. I would have to declare war on your liege, which is another duke. Admittedly, he's a very weak duke, but he is still a duke. That would let me finish off the Emirate of Merv. You'd allow me to finish off the Emirate of Herat. Which also, I think I have too many duchies, I assume. Well, I guess as a duke it doesn't matter, but it will be a problem as soon as I become anything greater. Yeah, you decided to try and plot something against me. I think it was take over the Emirate of Herat, so you're gonna get to sit in prison for the rest of your life. And once you die, I'll take that back and give it to somebody else who will hopefully not attempt to get on my... Ooh, damn. We're almost to 150%. But again, I don't know if there's like a certain percentage you can get to that pretty much guarantees that you will not have to fight a revolt. Because I would much rather not have to actually fight a revolt, given the opportunity. actually, wait. If I recall correctly, when I was playing the save myself, or a slightly earlier save that also happened to be still having this revolt going on, when the war started, it would end instantly, but because I had technically pressed my claim, it moved from a weak claim to a strong claim again. It might actually be worthwhile doing that, but I don't recall if it was actually because there was a revolt going on, and so the game automatically considered the war to be invalid, or if there was some other reason that was causing that. I actually don't know. But either way, we're almost at 150%. I want to assume that would be pretty decent, and maybe allow me to not have to go and fight a war. Because as I've mentioned, I would prefer to not have to fight a war. Let's see, is there anybody I can bribe to join? Well, particularly anybody who is powerful. Aha! A Greek dude. Well, I think he's Greek. God damn it, game. Let me move that. Yes, he's Greek and Orthodox. He's at 10%. He's not on the council, so I'd be able to invite him. He would let me bribe him with a favor. I could then call in that favor for him to back me up. That's an additional 5,000 troops to me. On top of the one other favor that I can already call in, which is about an additional, what, 1k? You're not super powerful, right? Oh, 2k, okay, well, you're a little bit more powerful than I was thinking you were. Yeah, you know what, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and bribe you, thank you. Okay, 57-year-old cousin died. Thank you. You can't join my faction. Why? Is it because you're all the way over there? I don't think that's the reason you can join my faction. Because this guy's not anywhere near the County of Coruscant, and he's allowed to join. Are you in a faction? I don't think you are. And I don't think you're limited to just a single faction. I mean, I've periodically seen people in here that are in multiple factions. Okay, maybe it's not actually the same person. It's just people that have literally the exact same freaking portrait. I guess that is a possibility. But no, it doesn't look like that guy's in a faction. So for whatever reason, I'm just not allowed to invite him. So thank you, game. You just made me waste 187 ducats. Or wealth, gold, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm going to call in that favor now. Oh, the war ended. How did it end? I don't know. I can't exactly tell how the war ended. Oh. Okay, well, no longer the Abbasid, so yes, okay, it did change. You're now the Sulamite Empire. Or I guess technically Sulamite Emirate? Oh no, it's okay, it's Empire. I wasn't quite sure exactly how the game labeled them. Game, I really don't want to have to fight a war, so I'm really gonna be hopeful, okay? That you're nice and just let me end this without a war. That would be wonderful. Just for the sake of it though, I am gonna go ahead and make a save. So let's demand our installation. And of course he does not say yes, so I will have to fight him. Luckily, I have about 16,000 men to my name, and I can bring in some mercenaries to help supplement my troops. These guys are not terrible. Let's go ahead and actually raise them now. Do I want to raise my vassal levies too? Oh, let's go and get our Chinese honor guard up as well. No, let's not send our kinsman out there. He's currently the heir to that other dude's territory out there in India. And I would much prefer for him to live. Thank you very much. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of troops raised up north, so I don't really have to worry about that. That's good. Because last time we rebelled, we had an issue of a massive army from the north. But that's not the case this time from the looks of it. Okay, and this territory, as per usual, the dude died. Hell, he doesn't even have a particularly large army in the south either. Where is it? Okay, he has a total of 12,000 men, roughly. He's got around about 4,000, we'll say, up here. This guy, sadly, is actually supporting him. Well, he's at least raised his troops for whatever reason. Oh, he's rebelling, I think, against his liege. Or somebody else, no. Not his liege, but he is declaring war on his neighbor, I think. Yes, okay, so that's why his troops are raised. We're gonna try and stay out of it, Anatolia. Let that guy do his thing. Oh yes, and then you just select a successor. Who was it that was gonna be my successor again? I want to say it was Zaya here. But because he's only 1 year old, we're going to temporarily put Danush as our heir. Just because, you know, he's a little bit older. Okay, now you don't have as many troops, so you're going to lose. I already know that's going to happen. Do I really care to wait? Not really. I'm gonna have that small army up there go and do its thing, and sadly, annoyingly, their capital's over here now. I kind of preferred it when it was over here. It was much easier to get to. Or at least it wasn't as long of a trek. Let's go ahead and take over all of Khorasan. So, this stuff over here. Okay, I was thinking of actually just disbanding you guys so you didn't lose, but never mind, too late. Oh, has my buddy actually raised his troops though? I guess that's a decent question to ask. Are you actually doing anything, or are you just sort of... I think he's actually just sitting there. Seriously? Again? question is, are you going to actually try and siege my stuff down here, or are you just going to run and try and get up to my main troops? I'm kind of thinking you're just going to try and make your way up to my main troops. Potentially regroup with some of your other troops from Anatolia. If I take over what he occupies of Khorasan, I should, if I understand the rules correctly, start gaining ticking war score. Yes. You go up there and you back him up. Technically, you're not winning the war, but whatever. Yep, he regrouped his troops, and now he's marching towards me. I do have 17,000 men to my name, however. Oh, 16,000 now. And I can still afford to hire a couple more mercenaries if I need a few hundred more. Well, I guess technically it's a few thousand more troops to help supplement my numbers. How much is it? I got 24 right now to my name. So I could hire roughly an extra 3,300. We'll see. If I need to hire them, I will. Actually, it might not be a terrible idea to even just do that now, but I'll wait it out if I can. You know what? Amol is also part of the Emirate of Khorasan, so go take that over. There's a bunch of shit going down. But I got more important things to worry about. And yeah, neither of you guys are willing to back me. Might have even just been that that dude that I bribed was actually already in the war, so or that war with his neighbor, so he wasn't gonna be willing to join anyway. That's a very real possibility. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and I think and actually hire those mercenaries. And I'm gonna have them sit nearby my primary army. Let's get melee techniques, and my troops are a little bit better. My spy master also needs a new job, so go spy in Mafaza. And he failed. Actually, you know, you go back him up as well. I want both of these armies here to be able to quickly march in and back up my main army. Ah, but he's not going to come and attack me. Well then, change of plans. If he's not going to come and attack me... Oh, now he's going to come and attack me. Okay, or not. Come on, you know you want to come get me. So I'm actually going to, for whatever reason, get the defensive bonus, which is a little weird because I shouldn't. But okay, game, you want to give me the defensive bonus? I'll gladly take it. Okay, game, you need to make up your mind. Am I going to attack you or are you going to attack me? I'm going to get there July 1st. He's going to get here June 28th, so he is actually going to be the one attacking me. So let's send my troops to back me up. And I need you guys to win this. And preferably as decisive a victory as you possibly can get. And that kicked us up to 90%. However, this guy died, our spy master. I didn't realize he was one of our commanders, but apparently he was. So, that's a thing. And that kicked us up to 90%. I don't really want to chase you down. I'm just gonna assault these and try and get to 100% as fast as possible. So I can enforce my demands. Send my troops back home. Go there. Also, did our portraits... No, I don't think our unit models changed. It kind of looked like they might have. Now I have an advisor position I have to deal with. Why am I allowed to create the... Why am I allowed to create that? Oh, it's a titular kingdom. Really? Why? It has literally no territory. Why would I create it? And my big question is, why does it exist? Why is there a titular kingdom of Kabulistan that I can create? I'm not gonna do it. There's literally no reason to. But apparently I can. Now I have the issue of... I kind of wish I could destroy the title. For a number of reasons. Mostly because this guy's actually given his council powers. Over the years. So now I have to deal with that shit. Interesting that I didn't get you as a result, though. It's interesting that I didn't actually snag some of these vassals automatically. Yeah, I'm not going to create that game, but I do have some issues I need to deal with. So, I need to get rid of my council. Or not get rid of my council, but get rid of their powers. Now, in general, they like me. We're gonna go ahead and request council support from all of them right now. Or at least all the ones we can. Also, let's get somebody who is powerful, preferably still likes me, but that doesn't look like it's gonna be the case. This guy's Sunni. I want to get rid of you. I'm going to be completely honest. And I could plot to revoke your territory, so somebody would actually be willing to let me do that. I'd actually check to see what my chances of actually, you know, succeeding there were. Nobody is willing to back me, apparently. At least not automatically, not without a bribe. Well, they made that I could just use my spy master. But whatever. Okay, so they're refusing to support me. So let's throw some money at some of them. Thank you. And let's revoke his territory. I don't know why I was looking up so far north. We sort of need to try and get our house in order as quickly as possible. So what are you plotting that I'm allowed to do this to you exactly? You're trying to take over my emirate. Council refuses to let me, or is unwilling to allow me to do this to you. Part of the reason is you're definitely not going to vote to let yourself go. So I'm going to replace you with somebody else who's a little bit more willing. And now the council is willing to vote along. Oh, well, that's my wife. I would love to be your chancellor. Not because it enables me to have better intrigue against you. No, you're not going to be allowed to educate my children. Sadly, he's going to get a defensive bonus in mountains. And still beating. Oh yes, I didn't fill the advisor slot. You like me, so I'm gonna go and put you on the thing. Sadly, we still don't quite have enough votes. They do not want me to weaken a powerful vassal. That is their issue. Yes, I suppose he is technically a powerful vassal. Can I just plot to kill him then? Yes, you know what, I think I'll just do that instead. But for now, I need to siege some stuff down. Okay, he doesn't become cruel. Which kind of sucks, because I would have minded him becoming cruel. Pregnant. I'll let you go because you're no longer under me anywhere. And you know what? I'll ransom you back to yourself. I could stand to have a little bit extra money that would bring in. Yes, we are. There's a crusade going on in Aquitaine, apparently. Okay, well, that's not really my problem, dude. We're just gonna have to try and take this guy's stuff as much as possible. But we were unable to do it. It's actually really annoying. Okay, so we're still gonna have a powerful vassal that I'm gonna fucking hate dealing with. Also, yes, we have the issue now of too many duchies held, so I need to get rid of some of my duchies. Which is kind of the problem, because I don't really want to get rid of them. So I might just, you know, destroy the title. Then they can't complain about it. Ah, but we have the issue of Gravelkind succession, so I can't get rid of them until I get rid of Gravelkind, so... Y'all just need to relax. Oh, now you'll let me imprison this guy. It is, okay, yes, it is suppressed revolts. Is there anybody better at the job than you? No, okay. Just had to make sure. You are much better at that job, holy shit. Yes. Okay, now I assume I would put it at his capital, which was this when he rebelled, so... It's actually the only territory he owns, it looks like, at least directly. So we have a 21% chance of success if the council is willing to back me. Let's let a day tick by, because I did send the dude while paused, so there we go, now it jumps up to 30. Which isn't a lot better, but whatever. Because he's a traitor, I can take all his territory. Although the council is currently unwilling to vote yes on this. Why? No particular opinion. Do not want me to weaken powerful vassal. Doesn't want me to weaken powerful vassal. Doesn't want me to weaken powerful vassal. I think you were already willing to back me, but whatever. You don't want me to weaken at all. Okay, question is then, do I want you to just forcefully convert you? So that in theory should release you. It will get rid of obviously the minus 30 to imprison because you'll no longer be in prison. It will get rid of the infidel opinion, although you will have a bit of a complaint about me having forced you to convert, at least for a little while. I don't know if that'll forcefully convert your family, though. I don't think it will. I think I'll have to rely on you managing to successfully convert your family. So I could banish you, but that'll upset all of my other vassals. Could imprison or just execute you, but again, that would upset all my vassals. Or I could release you. My vassals will think I'm merciful and I'll get a +9 opinion. That's not exactly good enough for me. Ah, okay, he has Kabbalistan, or Kabulistan, however that's pronounced. This is the titular kingdom. Why would I want the titular kingdom over the actual title exactly game? Oh yes, I am on my liege's council. Let's just say I am a pragmatist. For the time being. Yes, I really want to get rid of him. I really do. No one will object because this guy is the leader of a plot. Does he have a lot of money? No, okay. That's just one of those things you look for. When dealing with these plots. So, okay. We're just sort of gonna have to wait this out. Oh yes, that was my timer actually that went off, so that's gonna be it for this part. So we have managed to take over the Sultanate of Khorasan. It's actually the Maran Sultanate under us. However, we don't actually own all of the territory under it. Namely, it's this territory here and a little bit up here. Which we'll try and take that stuff at a later date. For now, though, I will see. That'll be it for this part. I'll see you all next time, where we will attempt to just deal with the mess that is taking over this title. Actually, out of curiosity. No, damn it. Okay, that guy owns the title of Jerusalem, and I assume it has all the same issues anyway. Yeah, I want to say that has all the same issues anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, so basically I need a fresh kingdom tier title that nobody has owned so that I can do this without any issues. And Kingdom of Persia looks like our best choice, but that requires taking over a shit ton of territory, and even then it's not actually gonna start with no laws, it's gonna inherit the laws of my current kingdom tier title. So I just gotta deal with my current kingdom tier title, which is annoying, but we'll live. Probably. But until next time, goodbye and farewell, and a quick reminder that if you enjoy the content on the channel, the easiest and best way to help support the channel is to go and become a patron. For as little as $1 a month, you can get early access to all my videos, and you'll also be helping the channel out greatly. If you wish to go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and find the link down in the description or in the pinned comment to my Patreon, and you just go ahead and create an account if you don't already have one. If you do, just choose which of the 3 tiers you want to back at, and then you're done, and you'll start getting early access to all of my videos. How early, that depends somewhat on the day that video would traditionally go live, but I, generally speaking, will post on my Patreon either Saturday or Sunday, or I'll post the links on Saturday or Sunday. But until next time, goodbye and farewell.